What's up, you guys? It's your boy Felipe, and today we're gonna deep dive into what it looks like buying your first in-state real estate property. Let's get started. Before we get started though, hit the like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what other videos you like to see. But let's get started. So first off, when you're buying a rental property, this is what I would suggest the first thing that you do is, before actually taking action and buying a property, you have to know why it is you're buying a rental property and what is the goal behind it. I'll give you a perfect example. I had a rental property in Cookeville, Tennessee once, right? It was great cash flow, it gave me tons of money, but the problem was it took up a lot of my time. So after having that property, I quickly realized what my goal was. And even though I did take action, I was going 100 miles an hour the wrong direction. When someone else maybe took one step forward in the right direction towards their goal, who actually moved faster? Of course, they did. So one of the things that I would tell you before getting started in real estate and before getting involved is figuring out your why. Why is it that you want to buy real estate? What is it that intrigues you? And how does real estate get you closer to your goal? Because the goal isn't real estate, okay? Let's just be honest. No one has a desire to mess with tenants or have property managers and all this. Our desire is something else. It's time, cash, it's whatever, health, whatever the case may be. So you have to figure out your goal, and then you got to buy real estate that's going to complement that goal. For example, again, right, is your goal to have $10,000 in cash flow? Then you need a certain amount of rental properties that's going to give you that amount of money so that you can live life at your own way. That's very important. Most important before getting started in real estate is figuring out your goal and why you're going to buy real estate. What's the reason to buy real estate? That is key and number one, most important. Figuring out your goal when investing in state, out of state, it doesn't matter. Why do you want to do this? Once you have that goal, then you're going to plug in real estate or business to reach that goal for you. So real estate is really a vehicle to get you to your goal. And if you're not doing it that way and you're just going for cash, then you're probably going to get burnt out because you don't have a bigger reason other than just money. So figure out your why, figure out your goal. What is it that you want to do with real estate? Why do you want real estate? When you can put it into perspective that real estate is a vehicle to a bigger goal, then you're going to be successful with it. So one of the things that I would tell you to do is sit down, analyze, visualize, determine your goal, and then put real estate to get you there. And that's going to be the first step. Second step, I would talk to a realtor in the area who knows the market, a real estate friendly realtor that maybe has investment properties of their own. That is key. If you can find a realtor who has real estate investments of their own, they are going to be able to talk your language more than just a regular realtor who's selling real estate. It's super important to find yourself a real estate investment friendly realtor who knows the area, because you're going to be able to analyze your goal with them and tell them what it is you want, and they're going to be able to guide you in the right direction. Now, a realtor, a good one, is also a gatekeeper to the right lender, to the right property manager, to the right handyman if you're not going to use a property manager. And that brings us to the next step. So after you have the right realtor and you've sat down and you've analyzed your goal, and it's okay, you don't have to pick the first realtor that you find, right? Literally, you can interview realtors and say, hey, I don't think that you are a right fit for what I'm doing. So what you do is you then go into the next realtor or the next realtor until you find the right fit, because hopefully you start building a relationship with them, getting you to the next step, right? Your realtor is going to be the closest one to you, helping you reach your goals and getting you to the next step. So finding the right realtor is absolute key in investing in real estate. So get you a good realtor, find you the right realtor that's going to sit down and take care of your goals and not just put you on an automatic search and say, good luck, find me the property. No, your realtor has to understand what your goals are personally to get you to the next level. Perfect. So once you have the right realtor, what I would do is ask them, this is like one of those golden nuggets. Here it is. Ask the realtor for a lender. Say, hey, I'm not pre-approved, but who do you recommend? If that realtor is serious about building a relationship with you, they're going to recommend you to the right lender. If they're not, they're going to ignore you and say, well, why don't you go get pre-approved first and then come back? I don't want to show you any houses until you have a pre-approval letter, which is right. But a good realtor will say, I recommend this lender. This lender closes deals. So then it's up to you to go talk to that lender. Now, most of the time, lenders are going to have prereqs that they're going to need from you. 2 years tax return or a W-2 from your job. What's your pay stubs look like, your credit score, and things of that nature. And actually, if you need help with credit, there's a link below where we actually help people get the right credit to invest in real estate. So link below on that. And yeah, so definitely talk to the lender, figure out what documents you need, pass all that on. And let's say you get a no. Let's say out of the 4 documents, 3 of them are good. Let's say that your credit isn't up to par, or you don't have enough money or whatever. You go and fix that, and then you come back and you ask again, right? You start building that relationship with that lender. That lender now knows that you're serious about doing this. You fix that problem. If you need help with your credit, link below. We can help you. If you need extra cash flow or more money, we can also teach e-com, which has added some value to me. Maybe it has value to yourself. But fix whatever no that lender gives you, and then come back to the lender and show them that you're serious about investing in real estate. Got your realtor, you got your lender. What's the next step? You need to decide whether you want to manage the property or you want a property manager. Let's say that you want to invest it. There's plenty of sites like Asana and some of these other websites that can help you manage properties, Appfolio, or some other ones like that. If you want to do it, great. Now let's say you don't. I would call property managers in the area, but I would first go to my realtor and say, hey, do you recommend a property manager? Let's say for whatever reason that realtor says, no, I don't have any that I recommend. What you can do is you can start calling as many as you want from Google, or reach within your network and find out if someone else uses it. But if you have to call them and ask questions as if you were going to live in the property. Say, hey, my name is, make up a name. I'm looking for a property at, make up an address or somewhere close. Say I am a high income earner, yada, yada, yada. I have a great credit score. What do I need to apply? If they have a good website, if they have a great customer service, if they have streamlined ways for you to rent a property, probably gonna be great. Look at the reviews online, right? Look at them as if you were gonna eat there at a restaurant. How many of us actually go in and check our restaurants where we're gonna eat at? You should do that much of a deep dive into your property manager. Are they good? What are other people saying about them? What do their prices look like? Things of that nature. Do they accept dogs? Ask all of this, because that's how they're going to treat your real estate. So this is a great way to find a great property manager. If you leave me a comment and ask a question, I can give you some more tips on that, but that is going to make or break your property after you close on the deal if you have a good or bad property manager. So that's the way that you can get involved with the right property manager. Okay, so you have your realtor, you have your lender, and let's say now you found the right property manager. Great. Felipe, how do I start looking for deals? Where do I start looking? In what area? This is a great question for your property management company, right? Ask them, hey, where are most of your properties located, right? And if they tell you a city, state, or zip code, then go look in that area. Don't remake the wheel. It's probably right that they're going to have in good areas, right? So maybe ask them, what are decent areas that you would invest in? A realtor might not be able to tell you, but a property management company can tell you exactly where most of their real estate is and where they like going and where they don't like going. So maybe you just invest in that area. Great tip. Now you're ready to make the first move. What you do is you go back to your realtor, you say, hey, I have the property manager in place, I got the lender in place, now we need to start looking for deals. On you go. You start looking for rental properties, and you start looking for what your goal is. You analyze properties, not based on BRRRR or the 1% rule or the 50 BRRRR cash on cash or none of that. What is your goal? Why do you want to do this? And analyze deals based on that. There's nothing more important than analyzing deals that match your goal, not someone else's strategy, okay? That's all the information I got. That's how you do an in-state deal. Make sure you watch my other video coming out soon about how to analyze out-of-state deals. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. Leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. Let me know what other videos you want to watch. Thanks, guys.